Hey, what's up guys, and welcome back to the Genshin Impact video. We're here to talk about the artifact sets that were announced in the 2.3 special program live stream, and we're here to talk about the details, go over the 2-set, 4-set of both the Husk of Opulent Dreams and the Ocean-Hued Clam, giving you guys the details on if they're going to be good artifact sets, if they are good, what characters are they going to be good on, what are the strengths and weaknesses, and just explaining how it works as a whole, because they are quite complicated, seeing as you have to read about 13 pages of straight text to really understand what's going on. But if you want to get to this page that I'm on right here and see the actual details for yourself, it's on the miHoYo Twitter. You can go to a certain post about the 2.3 special page or whatever, but I just copied these two bits of text from the Ocean-Hued Clam and whatnot over to a Google Doc just so we can read it and it's a bit easier to understand. So let's first off all start with the Husk of Opulent Dreams. So 2-set is 30% defense, obviously catering towards defense-based characters like Noelle and Arataki Itto, and also Goro to an extent. Onto the 4-set, this is where I have to do a bit of reading. So a character equipped with this artifact will attain the Curiosity effect in the following conditions. You can do two different things to gain Curiosity stacks. First thing is, when you're on field, the character gains 1 stack of Curiosity after hitting an opponent with a Geo attack, triggering a maximum of once every 0.3 seconds. That is getting a Curiosity stack when the character is on the field. When they're off the field, the character will gain 1 stack every 3 seconds, which can stack up to 4 times, each stack providing 6% defense and 6% geo damage bonus. Also, when 6 seconds pass without gaining a Curiosity stack, 1 stack will be lost. That's the part that might confuse some people in terms of when 6 seconds pass without gaining one, you'll lose 1 stack, but if they're off field, you gain 1 stack every 3 seconds. Essentially, you'll always be at 4 stacks if the character is off field. So if you have your Arataki off field, he will perpetually be at 4 stacks for most of the time, rather. There will be 3 seconds where he doesn't have it. Obviously, he gains 4 stacks, and then 6 seconds pass, he loses 1 stack, and then 3 seconds later he'll gain that 4th stack again, is essentially how it works. You switch to him when he has that 4th stack, and then if you continuously hit with geo attacks, you'll maintain essentially those 4 stacks. This 4-set is only going to be really good on maybe Noelle and Arataki Itto. There's no other character that this will be good on, in my opinion. Depends on how Goro's ultimate works, depends on how his elemental burst works, it depends on if this will be good on him. But just from first glance, it's going to be extremely prominent on Arataki Itto because his elemental burst is essentially geo damage, as well as Noelle having a geo damage burst, constantly hitting enemies. You'll constantly be getting that 24% geo damage bonus because 6 times 4 is 24, as well as that defense bonus. It's going to be really good. It's not going to be good on any other character other than these. Not really going to be good on Ningguang. She's not defense based, so you're not really gaining anything from the defense. And Zhongli, again, whilst geo damage bonus is cool and all, he gains a lot more value from tenacity and all that other stuff. So really only Arataki and Noelle I can see getting value from the 4-set. In total though, I think it's a good set. Much like the Emblem of Severed Fate, I think it's catered towards a certain playstyle and a certain kind of character design. So I think it is going to be good, and obviously with more future character geos, with more geo characters coming in the future, we can expect this to work better. Now onto the Ocean-Hued Clam. This one's a lot more complicated, and I have to explain a lot more things, so bear with me here. But the 2-set is very simple. It's a healing bonus of 15%, much like 2-set Maiden's Beloved, just 15% healing bonus. This can be super strong on characters like Sangonomiya Kokomi, where they'll heal more as well as do more damage. But if you just want to cater your character towards healing, then obviously this 2-set and 2-set Maiden's Beloved will jack your healing up really well. Now going on to the 4-set, this is me, I copy and pasted this from the actual website, so bear in mind I'm reading what they posted on their website. So here we go. Character in the party, already grammatically wrong. So, character in the party, a seed-dyed foam will appear for 3 seconds, accumulating the amount of HP recovered from healing, including overflow healing. At the end of those 3 seconds, the seed-dyed foam will explode, dealing damage to nearby enemies based on 90% of the accumulated healing. This damage is calculated similarly to reactions such as Electrocharged, Superconduct, but is not, keyword is not, affected by Elemental Mastery character levels and reaction damage bonuses. Only 1 seed-dyed foam can be produced every 3.5 seconds. Each seed-dyed foam can accumulate only up to 30,000 healing, which is actually really low, and we'll get to that in just a second. This is including overflow healing. There can be no more than 1 seed-dyed foam active at a time, so if 2 people in the party are carrying this artifact, only 1 will appear, so bear that in mind. And this effect can be triggered even when the character is off-field, so it's pretty strong in that regards. Now let's break this down. Every 3.5 seconds, whether a character is off-field or on-field, there will be a seed-dyed foam on the field that appears every 3.5 seconds for 3 seconds. During the 3 seconds that the seed-dyed foam is up, you want to do as much healing as possible. So essentially switch to your healer, pop their burst, pop their elemental skill, and just heal. And then you can switch back to your other characters immediately and deal damage. And then that seed-dyed foam, after those 3 seconds, will explode, dealing 90% of the absorbed healing damage, sorry. The total healing that you can do is 30,000, so it's not that much really, because 90% of 30,000 is 27,000. So you can expect, if you do hit the 30,000 HP every single seed-dyed foam, that's 27,000 damage every 3.5 seconds, or 7.5 seconds if you wait for the explosion time. The one part that's really going to make or break this is depending on what it specifically means by the damages calculated similarly to reactions such as Electrocharge and Superconduct, but is not affected by Elemental Mastery, character levels, or reaction damage bonuses. That is really kind of what's going to make or break this and make it a good artifact set or a bad artifact set for most healers to have as a sub DPS kind of artifact set. In terms of what characters this will actually be really good on, probably only Kokomi. She's the only DPS healer, really. I can't see this being valuable on characters like Noelle. I can't see this being valuable on Jean or Barbara or Bennett, not really any of those characters, because they don't really do damage. They're not a DPS during their healing phase. So you really only want to use this if you do so choose to use this, which I don't even actually recommend. This is actually really bad in my opinion. If you do choose to use this artifact set, Kokomi and Noelle are the only actual options, so bear that in mind. I wouldn't use this with any other healer than those two. And as well, the whole 90% of the accumulated healing, and that being only 27,000, I'm kind of disappointed that that's kind of the restriction, as well as it not scaling off of these things. That's going to kind of maybe weaken it a lot, but in the end, it can be a kind of good artifact set to have as just kind of this random burst artifact, strictly because it does work off of the field. That is a pretty good effect, having it work off field, and any amount of healing that you receive from anywhere will trigger the seed-dyed foam to absorb it, as well as it taking over healing, so your characters can be at max HP and the seed-dyed foam will still absorb the health and buff its damage. In the end though, with this one we'll have to take a lot more testing to really figure out if it's good or not. The Husk of Opulent Dreams is ready. You can just tell that that's going to be really good on certain characters. But this one, the Ocean Hued Clamp, you're really going to have to do a lot of testing and a lot of min-maxing, a lot of theory crafting, if you will, to figure out if this is good or not. But this has been a short video kind of explaining the artifacts as best as I can interpret them in a small video. Hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, like the video, subscribe, and also ring the bell. Stay hydrated, and I'll see you in the next one, boys. Bye!